a new set of Pirellis. Hey guys, welcome. Quick update. We are sun's going down Thursday night, so no headlight on the bike. I was just out for a quick little rip around the west side here. Had to get some brake pads, front brake pads seated in, rear brake pads seated in. So, you know, I had to test some speed on it, make sure it got up fast and slowed down quickly. It did. Anyway, we're getting ready for another track day coming up, Hallett, 18th and 19th there with RideSmart. This is going to be a good weekend. I've got some work to do there. It's my home track, so going to be working on lines, working on my power delivery from off to on the bike. I'm going to end up putting these tires on. I'm going to run these Pirellis, see how that back tire holds up. I do imagine this is going to be the tire that I'm going to end up using up in Hastings, up in Nebraska. So I think this one will last me a couple days down in Hallett, and then I'll run a new tire once I go out to Hastings. This front tire should be fine, and if not, I still have my Q3 Plus over there. That's really got plenty of tread on it. I could probably run it at Hallett and then put two new on before I go to Hastings, which may end up being what I'm going to do. So we'll see. But I've got a few things to finish up on the bike. I also have kind of a little surprise. We brought on another company that's helping us with the motorcycle. We got a guy that's doing some powder coating. Actually, I've got another set of wheels over at his place. They're getting ready to get some color thrown on them. So one of the only all black bikes still, just getting another splash of color to it. I'm gonna run. We'll see how it turns out, but everything up front here is actually going to change. I'm going to get some more color on the front end here with with the new inverted setup from Geezer. Hopefully we'll see that coming pretty soon. It's obviously not going to make it to me to where I can get everything set up and on before the first race in Houston or in Hastings. So we'll have to see once all that's done if I can get it on the bike, get everything set up how I need to, get fairing figured out how I'm going to get it mounted. I don't want to go to a road glide fairing. I'll try and mount I'll try and mount the Batwing solid before I go to a road glide fairing. But either way, we're going to end up having to remount something, make another custom setup here. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably end up doing another piece of stainless. I can run it straight off the frame and out, similar to what the other setup is. So that being said, my little pad was actually working really well. It's right where I got my knee when I'm starting to get down on the other side. So knee comes up underneath here, gives me some more support to hang off the bike, feel a little more confident that I know that it's not really moving. Yeah, it's working really well. The bike is screaming. I think even the oil cooler here is working real well. I'm getting some heat through the engine, but it's not ridiculous hot like it used to get. And even with this thing being a bigger CC, up to a 117, and I've been pushing on her a little bit here the past couple times I've been on it. Pushed on it a little more out at Hastings. I do need to get a tack onto it. That way I know where I'm at in the RPM range. I know I'm not pushing it all the way up because I'm used to short shifting that old engine, because it was a torque engine. It didn't have any horsepower. This thing's got both, so I can push it up a little higher, and especially when I'm up in that higher RPM range, you know at up around 5,000, pushing past that last old engine, I was 4,500 shifting it. So that's where I'm used to pushing that pedal down. But I got to figure out what RPM I'm at. I'm not sure without a tack on it. I mean, it feels high, but geez, who knows? I haven't hit any kind of rev limiter, I can tell you that. So got a couple of pit bikes out of the way. Got a guy up at work who may want to buy this little thing. It hasn't ran in a while. It probably needs a new carburetor. Last time I I worked on it. That's what I did. I just bought a Chinese carburetor for 20 bucks, I think, threw it on and it fired right up. A little Baja piece of junk. Anyway, mini chop, 1969 Honda Mini Trail 50 with a 70cc in it, 15-inch apes. She didn't get the same paint job as this, but that's her big bro. Anyway, we'll have some more on track documentation as soon as I get some color back. You guys will get to see it too. So got a couple shirts done. I'm gonna make a small post, probably, you know, maybe just to friends who are friends on my Facebook page, and see if I can't get the dozen or so shirts I have sold, and then I'll buy another setup of shirts. And I just started working on a few things on the screen print, so I'll have a couple new designs set up and start working on some setups for some logo stuff as well. Anyway, appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, go ahead and hit a like, subscribe, tell your friends. We'll see you at the track. Hallett, then Hastings 2 weeks later. So we got a big weekend of on the bike. I'm getting excited about seat time. All right, see you guys soon.